Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sylvia D'Silva. In today's video, you will be watching me paint this gorgeous abstract piece, and this was something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, the color combination of black and pink. And since a lot of people on my Instagram recommended I do so, I really tried doing that, and I wanted to use all of the textures available to me. So I recently bought a whole lot of texture mediums by Liquitex Basics, and yeah, I've used resin sand, I've used black lava, ceramic stucco, and it was so much fun doing this. So you can watch, I'm actually laying out some darker blacks. I've used camel heavy body acrylics for the dark black, and then I've gone over it with just the black that I have of Liquitex Basics, and I've combined it with some white and gray and just laying a base layer. But the black that I used with the palette knife was really thick, and I don't seem to need more paint over it. So the heavy body acrylics are like really thick, and if you're planning to create thicker textures and pastel techniques, that's very helpful. And when you're painting such a large piece, always use a spray bottle because that really helps. So I'm also using a lot of fluid white paint. Now this isn't of a specific brand. I actually just used titanium white by Liquitex Basics and diluted it with water, and I've just collected it in a bottle. So here you can watch me painting with a sponge. I've just torn a small piece of sponge, torn not cut, because I wanted those uneven textures and I didn't want it to be flat, which is why it gives that depth and that texture that you're seeing right now. But I recommend using the sponge technique after your drips have dried, because I didn't wait and that was kind of an issue. So I'm going over it with a little bit of pink. Now this pink I created using quinacridone, and I just mixed it with a bit of titanium white and a bit of portrait pink. But if you find the shade of pink or whichever shade of pink that you want to use, fine with it. So I've mostly used the sponge. Here I'm using a palette knife with ceramic stucco, and it's a finer texture than resin sand, and I'm just tapping over it to create that texture that you see right here. So I just went on doing that on the rest of the canvas. It was so interesting using these textures, and it's really something you have to try out. Acrylic is such a versatile medium. You can use so many different mediums, mix it with so many different things to create such amazing depth. So the pink that I'm using here is actually resin sand, and it's thicker. You can actually feel the texture, and yeah, I just wanted to give a bit of a pink with it. So what happened is, when I mixed the already mixed pink with that, it became a very light pink. Anyway, I really like how the color turned out. So I'm just randomly using this. You just have to be creative here. There's no specific way for me to tell you where exactly you have to put your paints, where exactly you have to use it, because that's all the creative process. So here you can see Black Lava. This is Black Lava by Liquitex, and I'm just going over, just tapping it over the canvas, and later on I've also used it over the whites, so it gives a very interesting effect when you go over white with the Black Lava. And it's got a shimmery effect. It looks really beautiful. So this is after I also used a lot of browns with the sponge, and just tap your sponge in a bit of bronze color and just tap over the painting, so it gives the entire painting a bit of a sheen, and that's really beautiful when you see it up close. And finally I just added a bit of gold leaf, and I find it difficult filming it because gold leaf actually uses adhesive size. I will mention those things in the description below. I also have a video showing how to use gold leaf. So this is the effect, and it's really beautiful the way it turned out. So if you try out something like this, do let me know. I'd love to see them. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.